bebusa se nana topic be kra na mo ka ho asem a chese be bia mo de wo no me ba ye nche e bia ma ye so confused me hu no ma eko enne ye sha se free baby ebusa ye ho se aden na ye mu bi Ghana for ni de ni ahobrase mu no se anase ye mfa ye hu biem ya ba ba be fa foreigners no ya ba be fa abrofo enka before de enka Ghana ni na Jemfi besie na etwie sesi ade ye ne ye ho entwi biem ye ne ebia Indian fo etwi ye ne Asian fo etwi ye ne chese abrofo na etwi ekoba na ye busa ye ho se edie be ntia na masa ade no eba because ye Ghana fo ye kan ye ho na ye ware boma ye de no mapa na eba na de esom bokra ne se chese ye japade ni ye bibia no eboa ema ye kuro Ghana ema no ekoso enye se bia ye beba abewo amano ne ye ne amanfrafo yi bi okay yo Uncle Ben me pacho dropo tatata dropo Uncle Ben nefa obi ebra enye se bia ye befa amranfrafo yi bia ye ni omo bewo ye beye japade wa hase na aka ekrom hase ntie no na ne ye di ho enkomo ye so ase ebusa se Ghana ni ba be na ewo se enka ye ware no Ghana ni be ma ben ene wo se ye ware omo ya ye advantages of say ye ware Ghana for ena disadvantages ni bi ohon so a ya ye ena amanfra for de ne nso no ye nuanom bi ebe share wo experience ma ye hu ye na wo mo no main focus ne de na ye meka say the negative side the normal wo kofa amanfra for na de wo behu na ewu behu ebi ma ye hu say eho de ye shared responsibilities 50-50 when it comes to bills. Abby, please mute yourself. Me pa chopa. No maybe sa se fie duties no untimi nya obe haya obi amana ba be whereby o ware Ghana ni a eno de chese communication no mo kasa nem entiase ye adwuma Ghana ni ba obe no aduane amani kunu obe take fully responsibility when it comes to say oh she efia. Yes, when it comes to finances and so and say efie eska Ghana ni ba enso be de ben ebe boa ni kunu ama bibia ye kama eno na ye di ho nkomo say ye hu say ya ye kromu de eya then the question is adentia ena ye nware ye ho a afa ye fa amanfrafo de no ye de to ho say ye nka empaboahye ye ka mpaboahye a megidi say ye nyina ye te ase wa ha ye nim say ye tu kwan ba ya 1 or 2 bi ntino na wo say bia ye pe amanfrafo no omo boy ene enye no na ye ka ye pesi ye hu say the main mindset be nti ena obi be ka say me de mi pe broni me worry broni because me pese me buy half cash me worry broni se ne be ya me di ni dru ni pema eho no me fans ne be koso me worry broni because me status in life baby me pese me dru no se me ne Ghana ni ene be kwa boma ontimi fa me dru ho ebusuafo eno na ye ka ho asem edie nti na Ghana ni epeso ware amanfrafo ni edie be nti na ye mema ne nso epeso mu ware eno na ema ni bi nso ba omo beka enoma bi a ebia enkoye wiye nua be ma ho ye nua mema ne ho ye nua mema ne nso ba omo ma ye hu ne enkoye wo ye nso ye ho ni nyina ya adesua ye ma ese ye ba be defend ye ba be challenge ni nyina ye ade a ye sua na ye correct enoma se ne ye be ya ye meya ebe ye nso ebia ye single no ye nkofa ebia amanfrafo de but to the bi o ha wo do nso timi kodi baby eno de that is okay ye nkasa ebia so person ware broni a menko ware broni ni nyina your education na ye sua wa ha say yo nana Jemfi pia Miss Perfect wona edru so ye ti o
my question nana
wo question busa so the about make submission question busa brotherhood are you ready o
onu
wuti
say me announcer ntino
busa ni nyina
me question no for Jerome ni say Jerome now can say duakro ejimframa ebu enti in this case ye kununum ye nuanum meme ya muja like relationship ni ending na muja nkra ni go ema ni so na muyi mu eni ti say like enya mukra na mu abotata na wo nkra yi na muja nkra na egu ema no so no na ema no de omunye duakra omu de omu mbu o
Okay, Miss Perfect, thank you for that question. Uh, in my submission, I did mention, say, I have never missed even a single appointment. Never. I've always been there. I may not remember the date, but I know, say, next month I have, and I say next week I have an appointment. But regardless, me ko ejuma, me be drew fear. Even say 2 hours sleep na me take ikranwa, I take that 2 hours sleep. And as I say me ko, even say me go inside the okranwa, me ko da wa me kam ewa abonten. Whilst my wife will take the kid to the appointment. So some of us, we do play our part. So when I'm here saying, say, Ebia emba mon contribute and I say munye bribino, it doesn't mean I am not doing it. But I'm just reminding, say, mo bua anka eye. I'm in a position to do it. Somebody may not be in that position to do it. And I'm not going to force someone because say I am able to do it. No, I'm not going to make it a mandatory thing. Say anka you said obiya den obiya enye. But say who are one day I will be to me ayesa de kodeno. Congratulations, go for it. But say who share na say baby wo ho kafo no baby na one day end to me. You don't even have to wait. Sometimes when you know how much your husband earn. And that is some of the problems that we have in our way. Wokwaji will paycheck and now that share baby. Ebi no kura sisi kura bibia ye online, so you don't even get a physical paycheck. So your wife doesn't know how much you earn. You don't know how much your wife earns. So at the end of the day, what are you going to do? And women, they always assume say, young man, you whisker. No matter what, they always think that we have money sitting somewhere that we're going to bring it. And we need to learn to be transparent.
Answer question no. Miss Perfect. Ni tie mu ane se o se ye ma ne so ebu eduane bebu. Se enko aye.
Nti mami fa kakra nka ho. Sa we need the mo aka ni nyina nti no. As we go no na eja me questions aba. Eja
Sister Reader, and they are requested a bra why cause I don't know cause
Oh,
experience. Why?
but your man there okay, but some de kakra to so.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because so Miss Roma, I say Obama who see our Warukama as a Ghanaian, no, there are some prime responsibility you the man you can't run away from it. So Obano or Boa, I don't know, just a help. So and yet you man no. So Obama's way who or prime responsibility, not so Obama yawo or Ibani Yamawa indirectly no, you are losing your man your responsibility as a man. Nti sɛ woka sɛ friend sɛ wobu baby duakoro deɛ ɛhoma ebu no ɛno mene wo nya adwen sɛ ɔbaa no ɔboa wo a ɛyɛ mmoa bi na ɔde boa wo ɛnyɛ ne responsibility as in the marriage so there are some obia saa two man and woman no obia wɔ ne primary responsibility nti sɛ wo man no deɛ no sɛ wo gya ma ɔbaa no ɛyɛ ama wo a you lose your credibility in the marriage. I want them to
Mr. Steve.
yeah.
The room is perfect, so make
Yeah, Jerome want to be in Bemubium right now.
Miss Perfect, please.
Oh, Tata.
Want to be in Bemubium.
Oh, Tata.
Steve.
No, I
yeah,
just
okay. One say most of times, some a man no worry Ghanaian traditional way, and I say, omupe traditional marriage way na. We are also willing to do that, but you wanna eat your cake and have it too. Mupe traditional marriage, mupe traditional husband, traditional everything. But you guys wanna live a European, Aboriginal, whatever life, no? Now you guys put us in a situation na yedani enhu a enye ye we are tennis amusi ye de achi mama amusi bumpe ye de mama amusi ye wow na ye ngungunan. Wow.
Unche muna de bare muna ho nti muna ho ye
Hey,
ntia.
what ase? So the obeti ase.
Jemu ye na ntia ase. And adia na jeron kan na na kwa abutema me. Adia na jeron kan na baby menene ya adwene ye se Europe but Europe life no. Na na kwa
Mr. Won't try my new so.
Let me just finish. Tom said me I just go quick.
Say me who you was she do ultra mate.
One say ye wa kwenti omunti no. Ye traditional way na ye ti wo Ghana those days no. Ye ntimi fa num beti na wa ha mani enye ye because come to think of it no usori anapa maybe wa mi sorry anapa medu fie na bobe ye 9 because u pikin kora we wa ha na u drop we wa game we na u piki we na u drop fufuro wa ha into ubewie no wa bre. Wow, ubedu nso a bema yin setane. Utani this side, I be na right side na yo ya utani left side. Ya see there be ye penny daya ya. Udaya ya I see a pechi. Uda which I see a penny. Inti na I say it's constantly you are tired. Something is happening because ubedu fie, uba be daring kora, uba be shen kora, ube nwe diani, ube all of those. Uwe nso a you have to take care of your man. Owaso usho wukunu na wosa ma na aduane wo mpem ni nyina na yedwuma. Wow, into no like my two sisters ni can before no communication when communicating, but in this day and age most of our men, most of ye kununum ya Ghana kununum ya kroma yi, we don't want to communicate. They would rather leave the kids for you. No makwa Nana is not just abrofo no mwakofa nye just broni o. Obeja wuga ni no. No akwakofa Jamaica ni. No akwafa Kata. No akwafa Haiti ni somebody of even your color or whatever krana. Okofa bibi fufro. Now we yin a new crama. As if Saudi oh you're superwoman, you can do it. Just do it on your own. A do occasion and no aba graduations no aba a birthdays no aba beji aboso. Well, muye sana na I say mu shay en yo yaw. Say be a mini wa struggle na we do mpempen so be a was would do as Ghanaian woman a mabwa me yonku Ghana ni bema. Now we do such stage now. I expect some so much me repeat the little benefits of me labor. What you say? But instead, no, not the awako mommy yonku baby or baby fufro. Just like twins mom was saying, no, we ain't so us Anthony around aba. Oh, we be ani bi wo ho. Who a friend saying fufu who a friend saying lies to be wo ho me wo fufu powder. Like seriously? I said aha, I say jawari mi enchimpra. Oba besra ne ba na baby sa so wo like to be wo ho. Na baby a wo call no ntimi nya like to wo ho.
Man, baby, I'll call on.
Well, sometimes no ya because some ahani nya na some kwa. And ya mun ko kire sa ni pan how I like to put near benkwa ni nkatinkwa ni nekeka ho. Mamu nse mfi won sa kita fufuo powder.
That's it,
Back and baby sa say. Me da mamu tufuo bo.
You Miss Perfect. Yeah, that's a pass.
That's it.
That's a me bo. Emma, a baby be see me team. Your sister, the no idea, and so TB dear, and your bonnet. Nana Jane Finibet me actually munti their walker. And Kawa.
Nana ko.
Odibia and Kenya bad.
Eze Nana G. Eze.
Miss Perfect, I do chime kono di boma.
Odi boma ye.
Na bi yesi de wapoto ama na fie no onchiri so odi bom.
Onchiri so odi bom exactly.
De wapoto ama na fie no onchiri so odi bom. Why?
Yeah, that's
Di kama mi die.
Matthias,
Kama mi die ka.
Ya wa poto no ama na fe kama no.
Afi coffee.
Na tata beka de wo kana ye ma ye nua ba love me emra na me baba be change enkomo ne kakra because o de tata make submission
na me wo bibi kakra for the Miss Perfect akonya ba dia.
Okay, your uncle Ajiman. Mr. Steve, may I say for pointing that out. Well, Bebre no beka, I don't know if you were here from the beginning. Oma beka say uko wari ubronia. Ubronia no dia meka say me be man we your bow. We sit down and we put a knife on the bills and we share it. That's it. So based on that, on anything I make say, I say you ban to me the ban to me boy. Me ko tana say be from where we are coming from, the way we were raised, you know. Won't mean better say and case will be only ya the second a better one year account the pepe dabi. But woko wari brodia from Crawford dance your mabedi wahano. In fact, MCK Krabe can you need PA. Ubi ato na duania, you pay for it. But Africa for no Africa bad or bad PA. You are the man, you have to pay for everything. When I say woko fano, when I say okay any BBA, but woko for bronia, it is not like that.
Because
So that's the distinction I'm trying to introduce. Baby, you were not here from the beginning, you know. That's how come say me the way na ebe famu ema me the way. That's it.
that
Okay.
was yo, yeah, ma love me. Abemuno. Send ye ye buy ye and ye
Miss
try
Busambo, mo asen bi kan Miss Perfect dey no ho. Obusan question bi.
yo, mema wa ba says ya me pacho
Okay.
mema wa ba says ya. Love me. And ye mra wo so na ye nim say ya bobo no ma ni bebre so. Ya me pese ya ye find the solution is because e die be na ama abrofo edo no. Eye so attractive aye ba ha na nka broni anko be say broni anko be say. Enti ye nso ye de no. E die be na de ya bobo so nyina bi ne so no ya me find the solution why ɛdeɛ ne nso yɛbɛtumi a ɛbɛma yɛn nso yɛ ɔdɔ no ayɛ attractive a yɛn nuanom bi a ebi ɔmo hwɛ yɛn no ɔmo bɛhu sɛ sɛ Ghanafoɔ ɔware Ghana ni a sɛ emu ɛdɛ because asɛ dɛ biara no yɛde the negative side ne nko a ɛna ɛba abɔnten nti ɛnɛ obiara mpɛ so ɔbɛware Ghana ni bi menware Ghana ni ba menware Ghana ni bɛrima nti bɛsrɛ mo ɛhɔ nso yɛ a yɛnhwɛ hɔ yie love me yɛma akɔ aba ne yɛyɛ discuss no omo ane sen u bibia opese o de ka ho.
Okay, Madam Wase. Say education na moye no. Quite good. Me no ye wo me polygamous family mo.
Okay.
Nti ye nyina ye 31, 32. Na growing up no.
Pacho, opese ni mamo ye 31 na enkra.
Love me. Love me. Sasia for na ukasa na wo from why de ebubum bia profile nim na yentie ni why unkomo na de baby ade free ba no ho ye kama pa. Sasia yenko why? Pia.
Papa 31. 32.
Yeah, me papa man mo me so me ka ho no ye 32. But ye nyina ye different women.
Yeah, o papa nyame nhira na pa ba bia wo bia nyame.
Adwuma, o papa bu adwuma pa.
Wa mbo adwuma.
Wabo adwuma enkasa
Wa mbo adwuma.
Ready na me ba.
wabo adwuma ba bia wo bia wo hen
Hold on. Papa me done pa but wa mbo adwuma ma me ntra mu nti a. Because wa mbo
Nana Jane feature non kasa.
Me pacho with Emma saying if you don't mind sharing her. Ne you saying too.
Debbie no mo nyi too.
Oh, okay, to uncommon.
Obudoso because ebi mu wo 5, ebi mu wo 3, ebi mu wo 2, ebi mu wo 1. Na the person me trying say
I want to be like your dad. Why?
well it's don't ever wish to be like him.
Oh.
I love my dad so much, but this side, you know, and Anna Mimpe.
Okay.
I did hona wo pe.
As a child, you know, growing up, coming from a polygamous family, you know, I saw the effect which it had on the women he got married to, and Kolana Owomo. And this is where in traditional marriage, you know, me say no, I'm against this kind of marriage, you know. Because my papa feels say he had the right when he was he had the right say wawari traditionally no he can go in for another one. Not thinking about the consequences after we will know the problem he would create. And this is why I'm against this our traditional marriage. It is very nice, but I think say there has to be rules against it to stop men, irresponsible men or responsible men creating problem psychologically, emotionally. They are torturing these women and they are torturing these children.
Okay.
Yeah. We were living. He was doing his best. But to me, he should have just stuck with one woman and be committed. But what won't call baku 32? And ne ujapadi nyina wewu no. This sankola we mu bebre wentimi ahwe womo. In the last round no, ukofa young girl to say me age. I'm 50 now. So that woman is already 51. Okay? And now wako I realize say sa last one no. Menko court na menfa menko ye de mene nko sign say my yen illegal. Na ene wewu no. That young girl abegina ho say Japadia media. But what about the women who suffered with you from the beginning?
Yes, legal wife.
Yes. What about the women who suffered with you from the beginning? This is not fair on we women. Look, African women are the most powerful women. They are strong. They stand by their men. They support you guys because I saw my mom doing it. But in Memano, some of them have no respect. For women, it is totally wrong. And Mama Kanjremo, these things, it goes a long way to affect the product of the marriage. It goes a long way to affect them. The only thing I picked from my mom and my dad's marriage was to say my mom was there and she was helping my dad through thick and thin. Obe seven, obe sininyama, me pesika, my mom would do it. So me worry Ghanaians. I took this same thing into my marriage. And I said to myself, say, Mema awarena yejuma. So I stayed in it 15 solid years, making sure financially I was there, emotionally I was there. I was building the family because I did not want to come out. But not knowing, say, Sabemano, now he had a different mindset. So you tell me now, say, with what I have seen my dad did, why would I sit for this man, this Ghanaian man, Mema Warren and all person exhibited the same thing I saw as a child, Why should I sit in that marriage? Why should I sit in it? Because you say I would walk out. Let's try to be real when it comes to young culture. It is not good. It is totally bad. My upbringing, I grew up in Ghana and I grew up in outside. And the outside culture, I would go for it. Semi-wari Bema, and the marriage is legalized. Because menene bra, now at a point, if it doesn't work out, we come to mutual understanding. Whatever we have, we share it and we go our way. But not me sitting for 25 years. Na emma, uni oma wo baku na oma bread, they have nothing. They wasted their years with you. Our culture, me, I won't. Me wo baba. Say me bano, o nino. Say obi ba no be ware no uye Ghanaian. If you are coming in that traditional way, I don't want you. Because me tete me bano. Said you to me adoni how she can build a home. And I know she will do that. But who was her mindset different nowadays? Basse traditionally, me I'll not go for it. And let's try to be real. Yeah, Kasa, let's not talk about nyama ebe favor in memano. We a bemano or abwe suna or baba. Just ask yourself. Baba eko ware no bi beji now say, oh, I want to marry your daughter in a traditional way. Because okokota, it is this, it is that. How would you feel? Nipa bebra carry titiana muhu so papa no e dia ba ware mu, and these things are not helping. I was there listening, but I realized to say it is not just BBIS simple, sir. There are a lot of women. After the end of the marriage, nkwala na ka omuso. because of this traditional marriage. Say busiafo bebe mu they will stick up, no. And this time busiafo, because of traditional marriage, some of them will stand abeka say me brother japade, and these children will be at disadvantage because of this traditional marriage thing, because it gives the men the right to say make me akowari 5, make me akowari say. I think say now no, a lot of women are standing. Me, I try to advocate for women because no woman deserves to be treated this way. So yeah, Bema, now Baba Wari or Biba no catch us saying I want a traditional way. Why do you want the traditional way? Because it's gonna favor you. You have a different motive, you have a different agenda. And when we're talking now, these topics are very broad. There are women who have gone through these things and children who have gone through these things. It is not an easy thing. It isn't. It is a very serious thing. Psychologically, a lot of people are not healing, but we are not talking about these issues. That traditional marriage thing, say me be a president, Emma Ghana, I would abolish it. I would abolish.
You are saying, say, your money in uncle worry foreigners, wrong?
No, not to marry foreigners. Love is although there were baby be a person oko. But because of such situations, and a lady and my baby say, okay, so if this has been this, then why don't I channel my way through this side? It be a habe okay, mommy. But based on that, no be no who say, send a handsome enye. Listen, the Ghana for memano. A lot of them are so nice. They are loving. The good ones are caring. You be friends, you communicate, you do all these things. But it is all to do with education. Education. This is where it is. Me, I'm not against say will be worry a different national or anything. It is will be a choice, but it depends on the nipa and the nipa experience.
Right.
Me, I'm a single mom. Sometimes I try to process nyama bebre. Do I want to marry again? And if I want to, would I want to go for my Ghanaian brother or my African brother? Or would I want to go for a white person?
Oh, at this time, I be worry kotipoto.
So I process all this, but again, after my process, it comes back to say, then I will offer because I've had the opportunity to school with them and I've been able to know how they are. And I would rather go for that because I don't want the trauma. I have seen it in my past as a child. So I don't want it. Some of the brothers, they are so nice. We've got handsome men, but the behavior, some of them, let the men cherish their women. You cherish them, and men and mano, especially a broochery. And some women too are doing it. But it is too much. The children after that, in traditional marriage. Traditional marriage. And we are proud to say, oh, it's the best, it's the best. It's the best in which way? Say best because your desire with me fufro. Is that what it is?
Love me. Let me say one thing. Give me 10 seconds. Traditional marriage, your culture, that is the real marriage. Subaino. What you are saying? So we can't justify obi subain to the traditional or because there were 3 types of marriages in Ghana. There were traditional, the court one kano say mama me wedding and say Islamic one no. Into three types of marriages. Who worry will fear with ebusuafo na who call court who call sign it's still our worry. Ukoye baako na your friend the wedding nso a eno nso separate aware on its own. Uware fie de no nko a eno na traditional one. Eno any culture ye recognize as traditional aware a ukoware wo ebusuafo ho Bible mu kura Yesu call eko shira aware so no ono ye invite ni keke obeshira aware no so no or turning water into wine. Aha, ain't it no okwa aware ase. Eno sa traditional one no ko enye wedding no ko ye. Ain't it traditional one it's a good marriage. Just the subina itachre no with the man kuna wako wari traditional one wako fa nipa 20 aka ne ho no ene enye nti mama
Yeah,
fa
that's
ne
what I'm
kakra ne
against.
ka o.
That is what I'm against. Yeah.
It's
Nana
perfect. Why I do pa?
Yeah.
Mbacho metumi abem kakra.
me pacho Steve ye nya ntoboase e Japan ye nyina me pamacho ye nya ntoboase e pa
Okay.
baby allow me walk ekono chese yati ase e pa mamre de ne de very good but eno ma keka ho no ene the mindset no e ho na walk eko enye ebia the we are see ka no enye traditional marriage no as a whole ena
Do.
keka
Asem na na na
saa
kuya.
na
Na
ɔkaa
na
no
kuya. Is
ɛdeɛ
asa wo policy.
saa na ɔkaa no ɛnkɔrɛte no
pacho
Sa
Mr.
ɔna
say
wɔ ha
say
yi
you see can asem no. Is asa wo person policy asem say. Go.
Nana Jemfi.
Tie.
ma no take responsibility of her
O
own
kasa
words
na
saa na
ye
waka no
fa na asem no word
yate
by word.
Saying na me man who say traditional marriage in the aware mo
nti
awo.
sɛ eduru yɛ so a yɛn nso yɛ ɔdeɛ
Nipa na
bɛka
Only
eduru
ware
yɛ
okay,
ware no
ɛnane no
wa create
saa na ɔkaa no
institution
yeah,
na
Tie.
me person
it has
when
nothing
you
Na
to
say
do
me
with the
no,
traditional link.
when we say
Love me.
what
Give me a second, please, sis.
okay.
Say, I told her, we are always here to learn. So, we can be no one can ya. Ye be polish no. Ye may throw light on it. Say, oh, say the panel or kai. Ebasa, we beba. We so the ne dear beba. But dear yes, sister, no can you no. Me wa hen you say ye ye tie. Ni all parture ne say what ye ne submission ne examples or they ba say our real be brain no. Emwa because at the end of the day no emma ebemu no emmoa wo mu ɛhɔ no na yɛka that part no akɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ ebi a yɛ traditional marriage no ɛna ɛnyɛ ade pa ɛyɛ ade pa but nneɛma ɛkeka ho no ɛna ɛtɔ da bi wɔ hɔ a yɛ ana ɛde ɛhaw ba nti mesrɛ mo moma yɛma ne ɛnwie kyɛ sɛ ɔkasa no ma yɛ so
na
emotional
chia me
sɛ ɔne wawie ana wawie
na na
So
kuya
me your
tampoma.
friend is saying
Yeah.
Messi
unim
mama ni wie why because
say
ya nye me say ensua no ma da bia ye be ba be ka ne si ani e konti mesre mo brotherhood wie a na mo de mo so ya ka ya no ato no ma ba be ka mo de ye sre mo pa sis
okay. When we say Miss Perfect explain it to me.
aha
Into no Matthias said the thing is me say no cultures ni baby no I'm not too much into it because I had two different bringing up in two different places into a bar so explaining yes you were three type of marriage
right
I'm a Matthias here but where I may me concerned about no I love young culture no young way of marriage I like it is rich and all that but the na me no I'm against it no yeah last one now or explain here say it's between the families it's only like there isn't any proper a binding into the man no feel say oh a bit me ako far way that is that me no I'm against because that is where I was from
based upon your
that kind of
experience
polygamous
right
but into some uncanny, yeah, just forgive me because it's not everything that I'm quite used to on that. But to me, my concern is on that side, say it is not good and it doesn't help. It shouldn't be encouraged. Even if it will be encouraged now, there should be something binding it to stop these men, some of these men going round doing all this. That is why the main person.
yo
Yeah.
love me thank you so much for
All right.
sharing with us
Okay.
your experience and your submission okay
Yeah.
tata pame ma wo mame ma ye nua be ma nana Jemfi mame ma ye nua be ma
Ese me
Francis
bisa.
there be tata me musa question say sia no odi kan wa hana na ade ne drop o ye ntimese mo homa yenye aso na yentie no why Mr. Francis me pa kasa
maame me da ase Baby, de osiwie na sine ho ana mesha ase atwere me krata na to aso.
Me pa cho yo, yeti o.
So de tie ne se so ka se ya ware na ye wo no a e kire se medical ka se eye nim na ye nim ntira. E bibi maya ware na se ye customary marriage na wo ye mere mu no. Eye aware a aban no maraji atum. Ya adwin se bibi dudu an nim se so ware sa amara no, ware sa ware no bi na se utu kwan ntim fa ire ntu kwan free se enye aban ntum. You can register under custom marriage aban agi atum. Krata no ko ba bia ye gitum. Enna se ma ware e wo sa custom marriage na se a na se makofa oba foforo a it is still bigamy. Se makofa oba foforo na se makoya no legal makoya no se ordinance a court no enyu entwa mo amadi kan ware mo nyina entungu da bi court no je aban no je yen custom marriage ni tum se eya ware nti wo oba akira a o meteki ordinance no eme override o mumudi kan no da bi efise aban no je o mumudi kan no tum se eno ya aware yenti ase esa say yesi ye pe ordinance customary je ho hyehyeye no ene ordinance ho hyehyeye no difference wom ene yen de tie ne say bibi ya bi na say meka ne say Ghana no ye pese ye ware enya customary privileges na ya sign up ordinance protection under the law adna me kan sa so person ware customary ja eno na emra no sere anase Ghana mra nche se ko fie ko hu papa no jealous ye no ho ade so oba ne ka se ompesa na ope ordinance ya ordinance ye ntua tira de ordinance marriage ye ntua kontase kan ye ntua ajadanta ordinance marriage de mehia ne se mehia jaja obeye present abe witness officiating marriage no mehia me damfo mienu oba no so hia damfo mienu enye me maame ne papa asem disa man no say omo pe ordinance ya mo wontua munya de mo so yeso akofie no nyina bi munya list na je visa ordinance ye nye list unya koware customer regime wi a wo de kwa aban mu aban ye pese na hwese ye mfa saa de nko Ghana ne hwe papa foro do o mepene se ye mefa o mo ba brekwa wontua hwe ma wo mo
Mr. Japan ka me twa mo awie ebusa se we de na me tu ama se Ghana fo papa fo dodo asen ene be pese ye mayi wo mo ma ho ade a no wo mo nkoye court de nko a
se wa hunu enti chese ye mpesa aware no but ye pe ye bedi ka mo aban ye customer na je atum ne age no manyina wie ye twaboa so abema ne mabema na kobo ka owie a ye ne asan twa sa aware nim ye se twam ye mpe san fa court na court no obi nyina mu na ye nsan nware na de ewudi kan nyina wa ya hye agukwa nti so ye customer original wo de court register ye gitum so so wo mpe no na so wo pe ordinance na ka chen ordinance de eno no ye ntua papa hwema papa ye ntua hwema maame de mihia ye mekawa eno ye broni enhyehyeye ana ye friend civil marriage no emra na ware nti na de akọ no akọje nya fe na akotua hwema hwe no de ne kofie a utua 50 no atua 50 nti wu ana de 50 na atua ma no wafa tie but saa de we yamfa nko Ghana hwe so magi atumu a traditional marriage na yen aware e wo ho no a yen nim no that is aware a yen ye beto ye anasa aware a e wo ho nti we ka se sa aware nya papa anasa sa aware no ubetwama e bia to you no amwa obi nso akwa aware ba akotena se a ono nso abere awuo ye onipa obi nso betia be dia dan so ono so ne ma ne papa wo no ankura akro mo firi ba mu no kura no kura nka kan ne ebele omuku omo ho omo nya ma ba akopa omuku omo ho iso ni Jacob mama ba akopa ntafo omuku omo ho enti se obeka se nkura no eno de etimisi bibia betimi bia possible wi ase de mede ba behwe so ya asem anu ye kan se aware se broni aware ne bibini aware no se Ghanaian bema o ha sei yenti se bema e wo ho right the bebrebe se na mama kan se according to research no e kire se 15% of Ghanaian men and African men more prone to some ware broni than say oba eba ware broni won so oba ware broni a oba no we very young ba broni be Ghana ni be ma watena ha wabobra ne bra yi ahwe ne bra so yi no obetimi anya broni aware en eche say e ma no nya ware 8% e ma no ware 15% eche say approximately mema me nu ware mama kan say broni a we me white ho nko research tina madi kan drop here no white no nko a che say ye me ma na abrofo no kura panyan chen mo ma no so me kan research here da ho a wa betimi akohwehwe adenti na say Ghanaian men bebrebe me hu ne say mema bebe a ye wa hanom say no yen African men bebrebe no yen ma no mo appreciate the mo omo appreciate na omo hu ne say ase kakra yetimi ye no, and they will compare us to that white culture na omo be hu no. Nti na ma asem na Jerome kasa na me some question wo say ya adwena ye say broni de no na ye ewo yetirim na ye be before ye de no de enye. There is nowhere in the Ghanaian and I say African society men has been, and I say even the world men has been 100 sole providers of the family. Women has always been supporting men and also doing their part as women. I don't think Americans are no papa no eye enwan no de nwan kwade de oba no twitwa enwan no ho nwan. Ubon so de nwan no ho nwan na pamtare. Sa papa no kɔ ɛpo a okoyi fish ne ba oba na toto fish no de kodwa. Sa papa no ɛkɔ afu no kodo koku a oba no na mase no abrogo koku na no. Na owi a omo kɔton a oba no de nam no kodwa kɔton ba o de scanner bre be ma no. Enti to you no ɛya be ma na e provide wo fie ho, but oba no nso aye contribute economically. Enti to you no ɛya be ma na e provide wo fie ho, but oba no nso na ɛkɔ fie ɛkɔ afu mu kɔbɔ bu akoko no kɔyeye. The only difference was say no the women do not work in our own industry. So they know obi abema no eyi fish na oba no yes adwuma na bi anase bema no yefo no oba no bi say man nso akomusu adwuma different from our industry. That doesn't prevent the women from supporting or sponsoring their helping my men can say word no helping their men. That be this is what I say me provided 100%. There is nowhere in history men man provided 100% oba no fifiri ba kokora ni. Oba no in a way or contribute to the bema no eye no. Enti nso na omo ba fia de omo ye no omo ye. Bema nso ti asese say ni na wasa me ye. De na dwuma di bi also obedi ha se fie na didi. E fie ni na ba bi ada. We nkura na omo ho no manya atare ahye. Maame na ye say bema no be ye. Onya emo oba no so da. And he said the okay, maybe I'm a teacher say mama no be very irresponsible. Said there was what you know on person obey. I heard the way can the ametias and I cannot say me to me refuse our point and say you men in living every society when you be irresponsible or and they just produce a sperm and leave. But generally no Ghanaian answer my can Ghana I'm Africa Ghanaian men has been responsible in the homes or support to mama unless say obano a fight bema no say akura no man nhwere o de ma ware engu ze sie na hwe do be sha asia fight custody o na bon say do be sha asia fight custody adenti na ware egu na ya sha asia na fight custody until we start pushing the men away. And some men if you do them like that do be an say you won't hope you because some men fa nko court one say na me abehwe me ameba mema and no encourage say that is the right thing you oba e was all share na sabe ukoti anunsu e was say wa wo hwe no it's not na bentin wo hwe no. But yes, I don't want to be na money be run away, and I cannot use that to justify the entire money be yes, sir. Into the TN say, yeah, ma, ya worry woman. Men naturally and generally tends to be racial loyal. Member person who are more free or more kasa ediemu. So then, more can be I found him say. I remember be no any echo, and the men are living more than the man who live. Who are quite research, I don't know. Say me manu do na ye ko say dey ken because okwari broni no obeto ato ba ware ne de na so ye bibia wie so oba afia oba afia maame no ye de na o me se ejare no so antwi ntosi nti no onye romantic oba afia wa ma ye say kakra nti no onye romantic nso oba afia trash ye ma wa yi akoche say be hwe de o TV so nyina no na obusa question say adenti ene ne omo nanim aware de omo ware egu 40 to 50% omawari egu oba Africa 12% in awari egu Ghanaian mameka Ghana according to GSS certificate 2022 Ghana Statistical Service 12% na enye divorce 40 to 50% US here and Europe omunya divorce
Mr.
in the say yan yemema no yeah de Momo ya baso na enya hoode mfa nya bio.
Mama baso on say
Na mo ka say yenye dia ye bekọ.
Mr. Francis be
Na ye
batch
kọ
my
so ye benya bi.
on say ye no near enuoma ebe mabroni afa ne bag esemi jaya ware ye mi mpebie mu no ye no ya mamre mu na be bi efri no e ya ade a ye be campaignfo bebem ye be ka ho asem ye be senye hwe enye hwe enu nti na abrofo ne de na ase omo de ne ewo soro no ne nka ye de no nka
Na
ye
me kan say why da sabi oda ya wo so gu na no mo bebutu say nso gu na tikọ. Nti oda ho na de wo ho ye de nti obehwe ni nyina na obu ani egu so. Abi generally dodo no adomurgina so divorce rate, one, irreconcilable differences, two, extramarital affairs. The kan say o meka say ya ntimi reconcile differences the tosu mienu extramarital affairs and it's generally be e will be worldwide.
ene ho na me
Baby sa na wo ho.
say ye no ye be
Nti
senye
enya Ghanaian African men kwa na echiti
abrofo de
abrofo
omo
chiti bi
obekọ
obi ye bi. And the sad part kran say even yen society be kombia no na omo ye research bi e wo Ghana from 2007 to 2017 10 years no omo years research no omo say our egu wo Ghana de na koso pa great enyae de enyae extramarital affairs de omo for omo kunuma na omo yire machi.
that's
And
all.
according to that research no man na for omo kunuma machi dodo ye ja omo
Me pass
eno betimi a kire say
Mr. Japan to bo say si ho ni so bie mo se
me
say
say according to that research from 2007 to 2017 I think miracle publication I'm reading no
oh
hono
I
can
coming
make up to ase ha
to never send me I
me
want
me ba to ase ha me make up to ha wunti me en fa link into entera ba me ba to ma kan omo se e man na afọ mukunu ma chiro do ya ja omo nti just say the rate a meme echichi no e man be echichi just women will not come out to say it e just say ya che no nya sa oba ma me ka be ma okochiti maye ba oba ne kuru to ho na ye nya busa no be ka say o me nya sa da ba be ma no betimi aka so media media say me be ma no bo no aka no da bla bla so no aka obeka no kore ohunu enti me promote say yenye sa no ma no wo ho da bi ba be say me kire say yen African as typical Ghanaian men no we are doing far better than the whites no kohwedi enti India for aware yengu kohwedi enti Nepal for aware yengu kohwedi enti Vietnam for omo ware yengu divorce rate 3% 2% ho
worry about
kohwe na kohwesa de na be hwesa de ye de esitie ewo ye ho and opomo me traditional pa me professor me beto no me no school whites are very traditional. White abrofo Caucasians they are very very traditional. Na yenim I think that we have lost our identity. Enti ye dumika and ye hu omo ade an ye dumika na ye public display of affairs na odinadwoma na ofe na ira no na ye nhu bi no. Eno nti na ehunu se o munim do. Ntu pese o je se wakura se wa hunu maame no papa akokora bi o ma ware 70 years abrowa ne akokora mfrafo mu bada. Most of them egu ho kwa yen sori mu ebere egu ho by hebro ni de mienu miensa o social media omo yade kwa ye de
you
nti
Mr.
mesi we have ye guso ye beto aso aye be ma mo abom mu omunyi wa ya to aso ko anim na bade be hira wo
you
me da
Mr.
se
yeah that's it oh accent council
One him, Pia.
Nana, mute yourself. Nana, me say, mute yourself. Nana, mute yourself. Yo, okay, yeah, or say ask a travel council.
yes, you know.
Oh, yeah, me see no cry. Wa bet you say, ye crew mu pa ye free no. The reason why ya, che say, e ma bebre wo ho a, omu krunum chiti a, omu mfri aware nim, especially say ye ma na e bi omu ne bo a mema ne pa, e mema na bedru baby o medru na, no oda so etim. Because baby a ye free no, ye beka say ye be mesuban, enye oh, minia, me da se pan se ode sa point no, e baye. Ebusuafo abrofo ne amanfrafo a yeke omo noma bebre wo ho a Ghana ni ba obe accept obe take care omo de na ntesa o ene yenya nuano ma mo ma be show experience bebre omo ye ya no no okọ nso a obe fe bibia pepepe Ghana ni ede mesem nyesem ye sisterhood enti na make bia ma wo mu Ghana ni be ma can decide say ene aware ne mimpe biem me ko ne manso on hwe wo mu no a movie on at the end no why never fall na ba beto oba ne so nti yesrem ye nyina yesuasua noma yeba ni yeba beti a se ebia wo saa suban ni ma na yesrem enam se ye percent ye benya na nka ye ne ye ho a o na ye nyina no yesesa because ye ka wawu ni within yourself say me no me wo ho ene ye say enye enuntia na sisterhood e ka ho asem enuntia na brotherhood e ka ho asem na bibia aye kama ye nim se abrofo ne nso tena no enye easy krampo ye nua mema no bebre o ho a enka ye den na obi a waware oba abesese ma me nkwan ena ka bankuma me so nim se wo pe wo kro mu dia ene ade na won fa wo kro mu dia wakwa akofa ba bia ba beje banku ne nkwan e wo ex wife o yo nana jenfi ye tie ya semo nana nana
But
suahu wo be ye se ye da se ma opiafo
Nana, one say, Maminka 1 second answer, Nana Jimfiaba. One say, no sign soon to know. A memma baby or wha, or no, be catch or circle, or bet it to Wama where you niama. And yes, sir, or bet it to Wama, ye do watch a body bag, my piabonti. What's yes? Nana Jimfi to us.
it's perfect. Nana, you mean funny say? Yeah, me funny say.
Ai nana eneno de yasha ase na ase aden na afi de chese ebinom pe abrofi a ye mpe Ghana fo yi na de na abrofi no mo ya wo mo do na efesa yehu a wo mo bi eka wo mo to enuoma wo mo krokro mo ma no se eyi broni ebema eyire yare a de wi obesi aye ne yiri ti da na ha o ma ne nkọ kitchen nkọ no aduane enu ho asem na ye kan yo ade no omo dono ayete se eyi omo dono efe wote baabi na hwese bi abroni akokora bi wonam waso na yire ensa yenim se eyi omo culture eno na ye ka se edie na omo dono ye fa afa de miss perfect bu nyina so omo nyakora omo beko ho bi
Ene na no kwakwatwa oboa. Why? Medical culture say akoko fita ni akromanse. Akoko fita oni akromanse. And ewiase na da honana se wa ma wani anso de awo a no wan fa aseda ma o cha de a de wo pe na beda ne wakoa de wo pe no de esi wani so a wo hunu ya ani ti wo kanfo na beda ne wakoa efise abibifo ye pene so ma yesisa ye din yesisa ye duane nti de na aka ye ntime sisa no mfa ma yen eno ne ye ne it's only Mr. Kenny
Mr. Kenny ebusa question bi na minim se question no wa na abetimi answer nti ma me
what say fashim na mento aso
o say aden na ema bi wo ho a woni wo mo ware a from the beginning no obeka so ompe ordinance wo de ekoye me ho ade wo fie but ebedu maybe let's say in 2 years time no na sa oba no afedi o say yemfa nko emremu adentia na mama bi eyesa question na webusa no
I know
Me answer mama answer mano because we hu suban bi wo mu we hu se adi we manfa nko aban mu aban me be sisime wa start hu girl bi we feature wa de ne tari ban ho manfa nko aban mu
Miss Perfect, I disagree. I disagree with my own land, but I disagree with your answer. I totally disagree with your answer. Nana, the Mekacha say, a hypocrisy. A hypocrisy ne kum yen, and nothing lead to that idea. No, a nipa meaning the worry. A nipa meaning, and nothing or the man kuma say, or him guama bearmantana, and o ye bearman fin. Uyi be mamfin e de ye wo ba and the be ma hu ye no na ni je ho what you say yeah enti say odi kan kama bitiri me de so odi efia wade na wani je ho timi koye ofia wade na makwa akoye na afi emre ko na nim no o sabe ka che me say efia wade na me ye o no kwa no enya wade ma wani nye ho enti me mfa nko quarter ware a enya atwum sem hypocrisy ye nka no kure ma ye ho
Nana, if you are worried, yes, so go home ebusia. Edu baby, I was so de me kwa abamu. Are you
Miss
keeping
Perfect,
it
means
now?
I won't quite bear more tone. Me, you fear what dear, we are mini a buy beer any share. Mini a buy beer any share. Mammy can't show play near your side, man, air con. Ye diverting, ye may diverting, ye man, I hear bedroom repeat, Nana. A lot of men, or better try so no, or bad, one in the woo, we are no a far clan, or may your one dear cry. And Mammy cousin, we name a my platform, we saw her, Monfan to team.
And yes, on me kwa
Oh,
abamu
yeah,
so.
but today.
Une me wa me ma birth certificate bia. Send ye ni abamu. Uba goji wo me papa ho.
Announcer duty. And then them say make us oh, the announcer obeka. Yo, Nana JP yo.
Yeah, nana kuya hwe in birth certificate na all can Europe ha asem o ana say ya bruchira asem e na sa na mani nyina carry matters what you say.
Okay.
And if say we ya wadwe say because of that thing nti o mfa mami ha yeah kwai komeja bibia de ama na makọ fi say in Europe ha no question bi ba na kana ho na ka pesa be cheap in na me de ba say nana enye say a lot of men in Europe no omu cherish so ebe hwe omu be bie ne ho no pesu dwani ja ne ba
Maybe entia.
but aha no nana aha no say wonu oba ni nya problem na instead of say kebe so kebe timatana se ne solve ye differences na ka ya to life no because of ayonku bonne maka say we wa ha say in Europe life me Europe and me can ha de me America me for instance Kafra say me example keke say na nakua wadamfo ne Miss Perfect pa na Miss Perfect ye single parent na wo ti awade ase na da bia wono so na wo kan wasam kire ne pa eye 100% keep it in mind 100% is obey influence amount so waja ukunu na wa be se na oni na ye pen easy.
How is that possible? Bra ebia nadam for no super so worry.
Oh.
Although
Lanapia,
the who you
like I said,
Ghana,
Ghana, since I'm on fry for an shot, say, oh,
made off
Ghana.
mammy media na watch what why whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
who
oh
be
yeah, oh yeah, about me so.
I still go. Oh, ho answer na mesremo. Obi
Yeah.
abeka sawai.
Nana, the who be a idea coso. A idea air coso. It is a cassia can was my betima can na just team body, na kebe body near can
Modi
and so much room.
Mr. Kenny
So
Mr. Kenny o se de na walk no. Be mani mom na insist say e was say omo ekọ shira so wo sorry because answer na ye be mo ma ye wedding no e was say ukọ register aware ne wa ban mu. Mr. Kenny question e wo busa no no nti e ya sorry ne requirement esa answer na ye be your wedding no e was so akọ register wo court minim se sana o kwa che dia okay nana to aswe.
Then I won't say, Mr. Kenny can meaning baby all free back and yes, some churches be and recognizes a near mano. Ah, so who worry, they will feel will feel proud. They still insist to say, I was say, what do you are no about a far so. And before our rain bit me about for apno so no, I was say, okay, ordinance no.
Okay.
So they don't come here as a church name recognize say oh worry or bad no fear worry. But the mono penny say o de be court na dia too. And no na sorry no ebinum o mo recognize sa ade no. Na kan si ye ka no kranchire ye ho as Ghanaians as tuntumni as a black person. Court awade ni nye ye di o tom. Enu bina ayi minu ayi kan yi enu bina minu ayi kan yi se court awade dia court awade eye meni una na akua ni akogina ho ni afaja ron madamfo wo so afo adamfo Miss Perfect yan kogina ho
Ndi enya bro.
Papa
Debbie na
ni
na
nyamfre.
Jenfi. Efie de ni de amamre wa ye nu awie si kwa ban mu ne ko
Me
sign.
nkwa ba
How
be
hard is
ma ye
that?
nu na abo ba ku ye ni ya mprenu. Ma me musa abo ba ku ye ni ya mprenu.
Na so
Odwan ba ku ye ku ni
aban bi
mprenu.
na ehwe wo so.
Me bisa wo se odwan ba ku ye ku ni mprenu.
Yen couldn't pray no cry this time class ye betimi aye 3 no cry my yes ye be ye 3 ni nyina bom. Who how they say?
Tre ben.
A-
Me
aba
ye.
aba
Aware mi ensa na
abano
wo
wawo
Ghana
Me
no
ye.
so
abano
me
wo
di
baba ame
Me
baba
me me ka
Islam
abano
ye
so
no
me
wawo
cry
se me
kan
ye.
ho cry ye be ye no cry kan ho. Mumpa munjai.
Nana yen.
abano wawo
Me pa to wo busa say enipa na wo.
me be say abano wawo baba me be wa no ame tum famre no no
Nana mo ma ye ntino me mpene so me ye nsisa ye din ensisa ye aduane. Tisi timi pene so me ye sisa ye din sisa ye aduane a bibie ne hono manka omu ntimi sisa no mfa maye. Enu nti na odoma nkuma ma wani ni ntoni kama mo si da.
There be
Mo
sisienti.
Na Nana Jenfi me ba. On say the we are me back then no na the we are normal no na entiase e wo ho. Sene e ma kyerɛkyerɛ na mamre mu no be ma ne be chiche bibia pepepe. Be ne no be bia ya beduru no ente se biem. Oba bi ne be ma betena ho obebrɛ be ma ne ho a ebeduru be bi no na kyese akwakọ ebibi owo ho ti oba ni mu se ene se me de kɔ nkrataa so de a se bibia kora mpo ba me na me wo ho me na ye ni me enti brotherhood mu na ene no mama ema no enu nti nso nti
nana
me ye sure se asɔre nso di wo mo ho agima asɔre nso ebi o mo request se ansa na abeba ama ye hyira so no age se wo de nkrataa edi eho adanse e de pa no emi se eho na ebia me ma
nana hweba bia wo ka kono samra na ye akamfo ne wo samra ne wo ho. Mami ebra ya sade we ye be ye ho law e wo Ghana odwumtuni bi e fe no abrechi ba kofi same. Odwumtuni bi e fe na abrechi ba kofi same wo ye old timers fo no bi e say wa emre. On a two sa anwom no e na Rollins eso mu no mo de ko pass law na ire nana adwuma kona du cheche mu e no mo de ko ye law e ma ne favor aware titri ema a ti aware aso mu kitankula because in accounts no na yedi wo faade nti se me wo fa ni ho a
Mr.
me na wo
Francis,
se me
thank you so much.
inherit me na wo se me inherit na japade na me hwe ne bibia nti me be mfa se me bedi ade a na ye ma reject me wo fa ne ma no ne ire no bra o mo bra ni nyina na se mfa so bia maso na de otenchen na wa amre no
Na
so
wala why na do for ho enche ye be pon so.
se me kan me hu ye na hia de ni ho de in favor no
I
na akua me na yem sa no
Miss Perfect I can go masum say a time or call and I may boy Miss Perfect.
Eno ano no aminua.
oh we ma no be sisi a so enti ebra odutuni bi ye ya enye Lawrence na ile to no bo ase cheche mu che ma anti ase no eno mo de call parliament kwaye mbra e ma na be fivae but then is good say abusua bi wo ho no made na kwabasa anyema ni bi wo ho a na ye abusua japade nti se abusua japade na se me ma abusua panyi ni mitimi fama me ma e ma na nyeyi but once a budu obi di hye di wachi abe somo nko ama anyema japade na ye japade de o ma ne bibi kakra wo ma enken selfie so nti be mra ne be boy but eno na chi na sa ordinance sense mi nyine ba be wurewura mu ye ka no kura nkyere ye ho ni nyina sa ne ma ne be wurewura mu a
Aboa nso
ena abaji tema medensa kokohia enana akua maame ne papa etue fie japade ne bibia wie a eno no eya awade no yesi ye mpe no na emom ye san fa court edi enti mental edi akwa ne di achi ndi a mo pushing in the court marriage
na land
yanka no kwanche mu enye be ma bia ne pe maame enu awade o enye be ma bia
na
na
Jenfi se mumpe busawu na wo so mpa emma mienu aware kra na ye ma no they say me gina ha ma no me announcer man nyina say ye nyina ye be court akwa sign.
Yeah, yeah, me should be hama me man no to.
Was
Me should
sign
be hama me man yen
equally
ko.
ahini. Enu cry da ho. Talk like say bia oni that certificate and go be den.
Yes, yen ko to.
Mu
Yes,
be
ye
ko
can
mumpo
see bia
mumpo.
ne say
Mu be
yen
ko.
ko ye ni court ni ye ni court ngo ba.
Ye de mu be ko.
Court ngo ba na court ababa be di mitrinsa. Abadi mitrinsa. Me
Ye de mu
yo
be ko.
to.
Here security no ese ye wo ho na ye hu say yes ye no mo ne e bobra no ye break your back ye
Nana
break
he.
your neck
Nana kwa na ma me ka bibi kakra bi na de me fa ma no nsi hwe.
can
On
ketewa
say ye ko Ghana ye was sa awade miensa na ye ka ho asem. Eni nyina ye adwumu se me ne wo ye eware customers marriage e wo fie kura aban ne wo ho kwan so otimi di krata ato so e de ma me. But ensi ho kwan se bi asem pese mo ware bi ka wo ho a. Eni de ensi ho kwan but ordinance no na se me no kokko ya. Ena tu wu bi sa se abrofo na wade ehu ni se efe. Hwenye hyenhyen bia na esika akọ. Medofo yes hyenhyen bia na esika kokko. Efie mu asem wo ho no unnim bi na emu abonten outside gentility home cry no ene de unhu no na se no na mo pa e be se e che mo se no kwa na mo pa mo hu abonten de na kiss wo na mo kitane bag ene sa ho ahwan na hwe mo so mo mara mo ye at fault say ye nyina betina Europe wa ene ye se en copy abrofo ne life
na
kakra
mwanu nsi na edoso na wade so
Ye da so.
ah
Steve
wakasa makọ toilet aba o de so akasa
e
gare
we are go
That's Orlando. So I can't be
Mainland
a
ba,
cocoa.
I
mainland
saw
ba,
land
me
no ka
me
fo
ba
fo
for
bebo I
million,
saw
me
land
na
no ka
do
fo
na
fo
una
Nana
be
bebo
talking.
nana
Mama,
esi
we na
no.
mama me bet 30 seconds. Why me mainland ba? Why madaroma? Madaroma.
My
eh
din na mete ha.
o ma bia be sa
Ni
me ho
obia omo a omo kasa fefe
abia
mu
be sa me ho
nyina. My din Steve
Why
O
you come
say,
say akura ye good fufu so no ho.
oh yes, Steve O say mi ba haja no nso no maka ma no atu my din aseminti de oka.
abia
Opese
o
o
so
twama no.
me ba ha chepa o
But thank you for the program. You've been doing this program for a long time. I just don't have time to be joining. Once in a while, I pass by, but I do marriage counseling, so this is my area of specialty.
Okay.
I just want to contribute a tiny bit, and then I will leave the page
All right.
because where I live, my time here is almost 11 p.m. Question now the buy no. We see aden na ye nkrofo no onansen
Omo
omutai
worry
pe abrofo no.
yeah.
And I was asking myself, upa trese emema no na omu pe abrofo ma no anase emma no na omu pe abrofo mema no.
I don't think just abroad for like foreigners. It
Foreigners
could
and
be
then
any
you know both
Omunjai Ghana for no for other people, not
Okay.
just abroad for.
you know me
Okay. And no,
na me hu ye emema no ba emema ne nso am ye hu se enye omo nko a emma ne nso e ware foreigners say enti it goes both ways.
okay. And die mi hu ni se whether aware no wedding no engagement o knocking no however you marry no odo na ewo aware ni mu no
That's why I'm at
ene
this.
ba ma nipa mienu ni suban a omo be yi akire omho odo na ewo aware ni mu no ene be kire se dia omo si betena. It doesn't matter say obe ware mi no oye knocking keke anase obe ware mi no oye engagement
Additional.
anase obe ware mi no oye wedding anaye kokot ekosane ye nemmum eye odokan na ewo nipa mienu ni ntemu no ene be kire the kind of lifestyle a omo mienu no ebe yi a kire omho waware ni mu say ye do ye ho. It doesn't matter the means of togetherness a ye mienu ye wo ye betumi atena be 90 years e wasase su yemfa ye ni yenhwe ye chi titifo ye tumi kofa oba bi ba bema ni hu ni da enso no wo mo betena aware awoma omo hu omo na no mo they are living in peace. Me point ni say
Very
any
good point.
means of aware no na mmom no the love that you have for the person no, and the intention behind it. And then let me put it that way. And then no emma dudro na anase mema dudro na ye kwa aware a ye hwe se de na menya aware no mu. That is wrong. It's wrong in the first place.
Yes.
The wo kwa aware mu a akumakan odokan emma bema no anase emma oba no wundwin properties bi ehu wadwin nyina ne se menhu asemesi a me hu ntomi endra mante denka na oka se okoi edu only 3 days but ye wo se ye busu mi nhu no weni nka because wo hwehwe no enti no odo na ewo aware ni mu no enu na ehu hia yen. Now respect no hwe mema wo we se wo ye broni o wo ye Haitian no wo ye Hawaii o wo ye himfa Ochin ben dear or man respect.
That's right.
Bema, as long as a nyamia bono se or ye bema. Or ben dear or man respect. The or cheno say yes. Or sine bema hini. Or man sa bema hini no nyamia bono no. The or man sa respect no. Or no chin ben no more. The or manu dear or pe. Oni medriani ope say ye mpa so duani o say ye kitchen duani o oni muduani kra ope oyema no ho na mema type se omko se wo say bema bi ko ba bia is because baby kra okọ no ho na ye na koma so ade ma no
But
enti sa ware be so a
do also
de mi pese mi kan say
continue.
yo mama de
Enye
mi
true.
pese mi kan
Abi
say
kan na no kore. Bi abi kan no na no kore.
wo de
Abi la mi chira wo.
mami kan si de mi pese mi kan say mi yi odo no a kire wo be ma na mi ma o respect no reciprocal se mi hu se be ma no nso do me back mi ma o respect ni nyina wo wiase but nyankopon ka say mi respect na wo wu ndo me no mi hu se wo do me meni tua se hu broni foforo bia na se oba foforo bia se de wo si be krokro no se de wo si be man respect se de wo si be kotokoto no nanso mi ameti wo nche na me nuaduane ma wo me hwe nkole yi nkola we ebi be ko school ebi pon school ebe ko soccer practice ebe ko basketball we dwuma mufo omo ma okwan ma wo be fie ntem me ye ni nyina awie ne mase abe ye aduane esi wo enso ade a ye frɛ no odo kan no sika kra na obeyi amamia na ye wo ya no ho susu problem wo ho enti eye hango hankam odokro a sebi ejina ni se oba no go with intention se meye mafemu de meye bia ware ni beso no meye be ma no so kwa ware ni mu a o say you know what me na me si me pe obayi de meye bia nani beji wa ware mu meye so ohun obi a ye na afemu de enti eba ni sa odo no ensada ntoko ani ho but whereby a selfishness ewo ho bema no dwen onu nkwa na no de was he respect me nanso won ma oba no odo krese so ma no was he okay me do ensusu no oba no ntumi ma no respect na hia no there will be a problem enti me de ka me nko a meka se nienti a wo behu se oba bi ko ba bi no is because ye man love no wo ho nti na okọ ho no anase ye man na kuma so ade ho nti wo ye bema e wo se wo hu die wo yiri anase wo ba eye na kuma so ade ope na wo ye manu na otena wo ho sa na se sebi o ye man susu na wo se ye hu die ye mema ne pe na ye ma o mu se de be ya o mu nye den wo mu nko ba bi kro o mu ko no you know the funny thing is after ye jai relationship no afi nyama nke sese mi ye na oba ne tena me ho no afi na master ti ami ya afi oba no kodida o afi na master ti ami ye sa nyoma no because say me perfufro enti ene me behave ene good things e wose me ye no me ye because me perfufro but dada na oti wo hu no ukofa no first aware fufro na wo ware ye no respect na nka wose wo ma no wa ma no nti na okọ no odo na esese nka wo ma no wa ma no nti na okọ no afi wo hu se wokọ wie no afi na wo siesie wo hu wo ye oba afi na wo siesie wo hu wotiri hu wo ye ne kama wata de hyem wo sisa no sisia na wo ti aware ase no say wo hu ma wo kunu be sexy for your husband because oware wu adentia on pese obeye basabasa wabontin e na obe ware wo nko abefie when you are in the house say wo hu ma no manu odonu anase mpaso agro no de ope no yema no no won kwa bontin
Exactly.
na wakọ ewie no afi na wo pese won yi unan hu nyina ma amasa
pa
nyina
wa
mu se
me twema
wo
me
beauty bi wo ho
na kia wo
adena
ba
nka
beti
wo
wo ba
ti
beti
aware
se
na
pa
se
no wa se da sore
adena
Ba
wo
beti
ti
se pa wa
aware
se da
na se
sore
no wonye sa ade ne ma no aware na se wakọ ewie no afi na wo ye e de perfufro minua mo me de me ka aware asema me I do marriage counseling nti me kasa njai uma me aware a topic I will say it every corner. And the media mechanic
Na
says,
Sister
say
Abby,
obi,
what about be maybe so I will be man is anyama when you nan so obesa kwa bonting.
enu ye yare,
Ah,
enu
thank
ye
you.
yare, because in mema bi or what naturally no, omu ye womanizers. Whatever you do, they will go. Enu ye yare, enu there is a name for it. Nti enu nu, asema ye ka nene no, enye enu ye ka the normal one. So ye ka normal one no, di omo yes anu.
Sister B,
Ebi natural I to say obi a alcoholic usi
Sister B,
onjai regardless what you do no onjai because naturally no insane nya de obejai.
Sister B,
It's the same thing when it comes to womanizers too.
Sister
And
B.
ti Messi manu say muma ye nyina ye nkanhye ya adwemu se mi wo
The
oba bema
other sister
ana se
Abby
oba
aso.
ba se ye nyina me ni mienu a ye te yi ye ntiti ye mema no ewa aware kwan so because yen culture ye kan ye titi man wo area biemu man ye ready
And
for
na
aware
mema ni
man no
yenye
de
omo.
titi omo eno ani say ye krokro mema boys no ye krokro mu ye afi wo kwakofo obi ba ya train na titi no wa
No,
ye
what
ready
it no.
aware no no wa say oba no poto because onu wo hoy ya ntiti no for aware enti ya ye ti platform ye ya adwin say me wo ba bema ma me mfiti ase nkyere ne se ye scrubby bathroom a be man so scrubby man ye twi kitchen floor be man so twitwi man ye mienu ye ko shawa ware ase o twitwa tomatoes me twitwa jene o onunu stew ni mu
Oh,
me ye
thank you so
fufu ni
much,
ready
Sister.
amano asumdue be wo aware ni mu
Oh, yes. No more side chicks.
ono kasa po ompe because wo twitwa jene no ordinance afa wo to ho ordinance afa wo ho ordinance enti baby eni ho obekọ
Actually say
kia no so de de pa na na kuya e mo hwam
na
rough
chen
Um,
feature. Sister
Sister
Abby, who patch
Sister
say
B,
kitchen ho kra so ayetimi di hihye so ho ma ne ye.
baby
Sister,
se mo
And
mienu
that's
na mo ye
what
mo ade
mo wo kasa be
Oh,
mo
sister
mienu
be a
na mo ye mo ade
casapa.
enti no media me feel say uhu se obi ko broni ntia is because broni ni man bibi wo ho
Yes.
uhu se obi ko oba na okọ ho a wo man bibi wo ho se be ma na okọ ho a wo man bibi enti se wo pese won tena ho a me maka asem ba ko I will spoil you to the point say ukwa bonti ho a unye bi wo ho wa ho asem no unye bi wo ho besen aba enti sa na wo se wo ye no
You,
enye se wo spoiling na na che se wo de wa say you there bi
Sister
wo
Abby,
ye de
that's
nya
it.
media hye
Where
wo
they
nsa
have
no
a phone,
nya
so
media hye wo nsa se we ye wo dia se wo de
okay.
wo ndo obia wo wiase
So
we
on the
ya
man.
wo kunu no do no wo ndo obia wo wiase a wo yire no do no say no se de se uta ade ma na ema ne nya wo ya wo ma ne sika ema ne nya wo ya se udi mpaso agroma na ema ne nya wo ya. This is what you have to do. Now what save your warrior no?
Yeah, that's it,
in
Sister
in
Abby.
this Abby, who patch say yes sorry na pa yen hwe say how best can I serve my partner today? So
Yes, so we are ba, we are
yes, well,
bema, o de bi e hye wo
That's
tim say
exactly me
ye
patcho
wo be
de
ye
be na wo be ka.
biara ne ni beji no
how
wo
can I
be
serve my
Yes.
husband better
Yo,
today? How can I serve my wife
exactly
better today?
With
because
what
se
Sister
mininu
B,
mienu nyinara e hye
Miss
ye
Oba
tim
Perfect,
interest na
say
eh,
me say see
Sister
why.
se
Gifty.
mininu mienu nyina e hye ye tim say den na
Perfect.
me ya ma ne ni age onu nso hye ne tim say den na obe ya
Oven
ma me
sim.
ni age a ene ehifa na ebufuo ni wo
Nana Jevi Brahma me why?
Yeah,
Yo, Sister B.
Sister Abby. I made over
Yeah, that
baba.
was it.
Sister
Yeah, that
Abby.
was it.
Yeah, the over baba.
Uh,
so da
Monday
mo
program. Why?
asipa
the inbox say we backdoor. I think say you have a lot
no
to
problem
share.
at all. No problem. I
And you
really
know,
love to share, but time na ya mo year program no. I guess California time no any mo time ne nko. Until
okay.
sometimes we crank or say madam sorry I but I have been waiting patiently just to be able to contribute a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
no
indeed. Yeah,
Yo,
me no back kasa.
Dada Kuya, they're here to
no
say,
problem.
Why
I would
me?
love to
Oba
join all
ena
of you.
bema
Why me?
one for good
So Steve O,
intention.
Yanko, Steve O, me patcho na do
Ostivo.
school.
Yo, where did you do me so? I do me so. Hey.
Mr. Steve, me pamcho 1 second.
Oh, David,
If for
David, no, me, we are no,
me ba,
no, I'm on
please.
But
1
my
second.
quick
Important.
announcement.
Okay, brother Jerome, kawasam no 1 minute. Ebi a me ya no ansa na mako.
Oh, yes, Mbisa. Me pamcho your time no I am re.